Day 7. So I put together a new sketchbook yesterday. It's a bullet journal, so a dotted sketchbook. And here's what it looks like. The first spread is a calendar. Basically, I'm just gonna put in here really nice memories that I love, and then I put milestones for my music and my personal life. I always do this spread. Basically, I just write down epiphanies that I have throughout the week. Never listen to someone who's not trying to do what you're trying to do or putting forth the amount of effort you're putting out. David Goggins, of course. And then not communicating your intentions clearly through your words and your body language is the adult version of baby talk. That was just something that I realized yesterday that really stuck with me. Okay, so we are in week 2. I know this looks a little bit janky right here. It was because I accidentally wrote a 1 with red and then I just covered it up with all red and then I just put 2 over it. It was pretty great. Monday was If You're Sad, Add More Lipstick and Attack by Coco Chanel. Also, this design is by this amazing bullet journal artist named Planning with K, who's like one of my very favorites. This is my habit tracker. Basically, every morning I send a bunch of emails. I call it a reach out document. And then I write down what my dreams are. It's called a dreams map. I write down a list of ideas, which is something that Earl Nightingale says to do, one of my favorite teachers. Workout, balance, vortex, which just means meditate, but it's like an Abraham Hicks reference. Contrast shower, take a cold shower and say my affirmations and then switch to hot, back to cold, back to hot, back to cold, back to hot, and then I get out. Affirmations, vocal training, mix of flower essence tincture, basically these homeopathic remedies that I make. Call my mom, do an hour of productivity in the morning, make a video, post a video, and then at night as I'm going to sleep, do a lucid dream ritual. I'm teaching myself how to lucid dream. Sketchbook and clean. What gets measured gets managed, which is a Tony Robbins idea. So these aren't really habits, they're more things that I want to become better at in general and just want to keep track of. Being early to all my meetings, making sure that I send an agenda to whoever I'm meeting with before we meet, communicating the feeling of increase in every interaction that I have with someone, which is from this book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. Articulating my purpose honestly and explicitly, which is something that one of my best friends, Isabel's boss, told her, and we were both like shook by it. How good was my posture today? Every time I look in the mirror, I want to communicate energy to myself and some kind of smile in my expression. Closing all the loops that were opened today, which basically just means taking the next action on anything that came up that day. Then having something ritualistic about the way that I cook. I just want to focus more on cooking, especially cooking for loved ones this year. So this is just my whole week. If anybody remembers who this design was similar to, I found it on Instagram and screenshotted it so long ago, but I don't have the handle, so I don't remember who posted this. But it's really similar to something that someone posted. So basically I'm writing down what I'm doing every day of the week. At the end of the week, I'm just doing the 80-20 rule for myself, where I write down what 20% of the things that I did this week yielded 80% of my results. And then what's next week about. So this is just my shopping list, anything I'm gonna buy this week. Then I just made a big page called I Want, and I'm just writing down things that I want in my life. And I don't really know what it's gonna be like yet. I've never made this spread before, but I had an extra page and I didn't really know what to do with it. Also, this kept stamping because the ink was wet, so it got this a little bit green. Whoops. So that's it, super easy. Just did it late last night and I feel mad good about it.